Uwaga! Materiał, którego właśnie słuchasz, ma charakter wyłącznie rozrywkowy i informacyjny. Nie stanowi porady medycznej, ani nie zachęca do stosowania jakichkolwiek substancji. Wszystkie działania podejmujesz na własną odpowiedzialność, a autorzy podcastu nie ponoszą odpowiedzialności za skutki wykorzystania tych treści w praktyce. Jeśli temat jest dla Ciebie rażący, śmiało wyłącz, ale subskrypcję możesz zostawić. Hello everyone and welcome in another English One podcast. Today's guest is actually a Polish one, to be honest, but he is not actually speaking Polish, if I am correct. So we are going to do this one in English. So for all of you guys out there outside the Polish borders, you're just lucky bastards. Hello, Patryk.
Hi, how are you? I'm good. And I'm very happy. And it's a pleasure to have this great talk with you today, and that we can finally meet each other.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I can finally talk with you just because that was quite a long of time that we tried to manage it. And actually, you are a mystery to me, to be honest, because there's nothing that I can find like the real information about you that's not in German. So
Mhm.
that's really a bummer just because I can't even like explain how much how old I am or what's
Yeah,
my in German, to be honest, even though I have like a 6 years of learning German in school, but I'm just not a Germany speaking like a folk. I this is
yeah,
taking to myself just to be a little bit better about that.
yeah. I think yeah, German is a very a hard language. So yeah, and so about me, it's yeah. I think I'm a mystery because I'm fresh in the game. I started 2 years ago with bodybuilding.
Crazy.
And the reason wasn't a good one. My son was sick, and yeah, I need some mental health and help, and I got it in the gym, and there I find my passion, and I started since July 2023
Oh my God.
to working out yes. Usually before I was a soldier.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my height is 1.72 centimeters, and 2.5 years ago my weight was 72 kilos.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah. And everything happens very fast. After 11 months, I won the overall in Alicante at the super heavyweight, and finally got my pro card. Um, Yeah. First, it was a long-term step for me to get this pro card, but it happened very fast. And after winning the pro card, I had some struggle with my mental health because everything happens so fast, and I th I think it happens way too fast so that I can't. Um,
Chassis.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And uh, it makes me feeling lost and like, okay, now I have the pro card. What is the next step?
Yeah.
But for all of you out there, the to winning the pro card is just a small goal, a small goal. Yeah. So when you got the pro card, the work starts for the
Yeah.
big competitions.
You says that finally you get your card, and that was a crazy one just because after 2 years of training, finally getting a pro card is like uh, a huge
No,
deal.
it was 11 months of training.
Yeah, yeah, but even 10 years for some
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
crazy quick one. I remember I've always liked to watch the John Meadows, and he tried to get his pro cards like I don't know, like 20, 12, 15 years, and he was constantly getting better and better and drier, and he was just peeled, and he was is looking like a pro since like 15 years back, and
yeah, yeah. I
and you
understand.
after
Yeah,
11 months get your pro card, and I get it that could be something that could get off many guys, just because this is like a huge step. Many guys don't even realize how different a game it is, coming from the like a amateur athlete to a pro athlete, because this is like a different sport, to be honest.
yeah, yeah. It is, it is, it is. And I think discipline is one thing. You have it or you have it not, you know?
Yeah.
And in every life situation, I had this passion for everything, like for being a soldier, or I was a very good soccer player as well. And discipline was one thing that helped me a lot. So what I want to tell them guys is, after I won my pro card, my discipline was gone.
Yeah.
I started to eat a lot of bad food. My training's performance wasn't that good anymore. My sleep was very bad. So everything was was not that I had usually, like good sleep, good food, good regeneration. So yeah, that was the time of that was the time of 2 or 3 months. Yeah, where I had a really bad situation in my
Yeah.
life, and but I um, got the fire back very fast. Yeah,
This is the most important thing, and I'm really happy that you're sharing with us about this story, just because there are many guys out there who just think that they are just useless just because they get off the diet, or they just, I don't know, just lost that drive. But this is life, guys. This is something that is happened to all of us, and pretending that it's not, it's just foolish, like a card to play
yeah,
in your,
yeah.
yeah.
I think it's the best way in our sport to prove if an athlete or a pro athlete is had or have this discipline and this passion post competition.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know, in my first after my first diet, everything goes really bad in a wrong way. And now I have 3 weeks post show, just 2 kgs more. I'm just progressing. I'm feeling very good. I'm peeled. So if I want, I could do next week a pro show.
Yeah,
So, and I think that is the most learning for myself, that this is the way to prove how much or how hard is or how hard you can suffer, and how much passion you have for this sport. So yeah,
definitely. Yeah, Patrick, I just wanted to clear the air about something, just because you tell me that you're like a training for bodybuilding for about 2 years right now.
yeah.
But what was before that? You told that you play like a soccer, like semi-professionally, I think. So what was before being a bodybuilder? And to be honest, how do you find the bodybuilding road? Because this is like a very far off the the soccer
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah.
And
So
here I'm
I
curious.
played I played soccer when I was 10 years old to the age of, no, 8 years old to the age of 14 years old. And I was very, very good. And then I had an injury.
Oh,
Yeah. So I couldn't play that that way that I want. So I want to become a pro, but it wasn't possible anymore. And then I started to find myself in yeah, what kind of sport I like. So that was a big theme and a big topic in this age. And first, I started with Muay Thai.
oh,
Yeah, but after 3 months, I quit it, and then I saw Markus Rühl
oh yeah.
on YouTube. Yeah, yeah. So this was with I was 15 years old. That was yeah the first situation where I get into bodybuilding.
Yeah, I get bit by a bug.
Yeah, and then I got this passion to do it, but I can't do it because, it was like my friends, they was just like, okay, party and stuff like that. And at this age, I was like, okay, good. Now it's time for a party. Maybe bodybuilding will be a topic in a few years. And yeah, just did parties and drink alcohol and bad stuff like that. And then with 18 years, I went to the Bundeswehr. So I worked I started to work as a soldier. No, with 17 years, with 17 years, I started to work as a soldier till the age 25, 25, yeah. And I just did military sports like running, some sit-ups.
Calisthenic mostly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, just the basic stuff to be fit and yeah, have
So
the
they
stamina. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So and I was really really fit, and I did some survival. Um, what is the name for it? Some
yeah, survival camps or something like that.
yeah, yeah, some survival camps with just with like 4 weeks of no food and
Oh,
hunting your food by yourself and get to get water out of the nature and stuff like that. So the dieting was not the problem anymore because I know what it is about to feeling yeah, the hunger,
yeah,
to stay
definitely.
hungry. Yeah. So yeah, and then I left the Bundeswehr because some reasons, and my son was born at the April 2023, and 3 months later I started then with bodybuilding or
Oh,
with training. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And what it was, how it was at the beginning? Just because right now you are coached by Patryk Tur. Is that your first coach?
No, no. At the beginning, I had one coach.
Did you start with him or did you start by yourself?
No, no. I started by myself, and then I got a coach, but not a big one, just
Like a local one, yeah.
yeah, like a local one. And then I won with him the pro card, and few months later I moved to Stefan Kienzel.
Yeah.
But the problem was, So I quit the work with him because I don't have this experience in bodybuilding. So I need a coach who tells me exactly what I need to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like how much to sleep, how much cardio, how much steps, and just that's just only just the small things, But I need someone who can explain stuff and yeah, like tell me what is important about to have a good working out training setup. Why is it so important to stick to the plan and stuff like that? Because I didn't have the experience. So and Stefan Kienzel was like, okay, everything is fine. Next check-in. Okay, everything is fine. Next check-in. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I didn't got this feedback.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, I think this is like a really important thing for the guys, especially at the beginning of the journey. But I would not say it's just the beginning, just because there are very there's a lot of very experienced guys who still lack with the basics, like sleep, like the proper digestion. They are choosing the wrong foods and stuff like that
Yeah.
because this like food is comfort. This is like a normal thing. So sometimes guys know that, for example, oats bloated them, but they like it so much they're gonna choose it.
Yeah, they didn't care. Yeah.
Tell you that's not a good idea just because you might be bloated right now, but your like a waist is going to be bloated 6 months later on a
Yeah.
stage, and
Yeah.
that's not a good way of manage your career. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You're absolutely right. Yeah, yeah. And then I had a post Olympia, I had a call with Mike Sommerfeld, and I told him my situation that I need a coach who really can help me and yeah, introduce bodybuilding and tell me give me a good feedback and yeah, work very close with me. So that is what I need. And he told me Patrick Tour or Neil. So Neil is good as well, but I didn't want mm, the speech barrier. You know what I mean? I want
Yeah,
a coach
the language.
who can speak in German or yeah. It is way easier for me.
Oh, I didn't know that the Patrick Tour is actually speaking Germany.
Yeah, he's speaking German. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm.
Great. That was obviously that was a great choice just because.
Yeah, yeah. So and then I started last year at the end of October, yeah. Last year end of October, so October 24 to work with Patryk Tour.
Statystyki podpowiadają mi, że duża część osób oglądających ten kanał wciąż go nie subskrybuje. Dlatego jeżeli należysz do tego grona, zasubskrybuj już teraz oraz wpadaj na naszego Discorda. Link znajdziesz w opisie tego filmu. Zapraszam Cię również do wspierania ruchu Zapierdalać Trzeba poprzez zakupowanie merchu oraz szerowanie, udostępnianie i lajkowanie. Wielkie dzięki i wracamy do materiału. Okay, and can you tell me from what point you are starting with Patrick and how did you both get together? Because there is a time that you need to some sort of like the coach needs to know a little bit
I
more.
can maybe I can have a look at maybe I have my first check-ins.
Okay, you
That,
can
that
send it to me and I try to share it if I can.
yeah. So I sent you maybe uh, uh, where are you here? So this was the starting point. Did you get it?
Check it. Yes, I get it, but I am, to be honest, I don't really know how to show my uh, okay, I'm gonna probably add it in the post-production just because I am not the best at it.
Okay, I'm just looking.
I'm
Maybe I
gonna
can
push
maybe I can share my view of my
computer.
yeah, and
Oh, okay, I can share it. Can you see?
yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I find it. Yeah, so that was the starting point with you and Patrick.
Yeah, right.
Yes, and what was the weight here?
There was the weight, I think 116.
116 and you 172 centimeters. Oh my God.
Yeah, there was 116, yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a crazy. And what's your weight right now?
Right now, post competition 115.
Okay, and what was your weight at your pro debut? Because you have your pro debut this year, actually, in Germany. If
Yeah,
I
it
correct.
was 113.
Oh my God, that was a crazy look. I remember that. I have saw you live, so I had
Yeah,
the pleasure.
cool, cool, cool. Yeah, 113. And last year I had um, at Alicante, I think it was 102 kgs or 101 kgs at super heavyweight.
So you're basically gaining like 11 to 12 kilos of weight each year, to be honest.
Yeah, and I need to say that usually, or it was like only 3 months of off season because when I started to work with Patrick Tour, I had a lot of health problems. N-
Yeah.
not because of the sport, because of my little son. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, he started to go to the kindergarten and took every shit home. So yeah, it was terrible. It was
This is how
terrible. Yeah,
having kids looks like. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
So yeah, but I did my best, and we
Yeah.
keep working.
Yeah, man, you've done 3 or 4 shows this year because you've done the Germany, then there was the Europa, and then there was the Poland. I
Uh,
think there were
two
some
shows, just 2 shows.
2 shows.
Yeah, yeah, just only 2 shows because um, I, I want to do post Euro Pro, France Pro,
Yeah.
but I can't because I have to move to another living place, and that's why we canceled it. And then I did Poland.
Poland, yeah, the Poland one. So this is over for this year,
Yeah,
definitely, because
yeah,
there's
yeah, absolutely.
only one show, I think, this Japanese
Yeah.
show, and in about 4 days right now, something like that. So you're probably not gonna make it.
No.
Yeah, but
So the goal for this season was just to get this
your hands dirty, just to get your hands dirty on the
yeah,
pro.
yeah, that's it. And to get this experience to do pro competitions and what is about to do a competition, a pro competition, and yeah, and to do one prep together to see how my body reacts to everything, and yeah, to present a good package, and I think we did it. So now it's time to recover and for a really good and long off season.
Yeah, and grow.
Yeah, and grow, and maybe to bring next year 120 kgs on stage.
I hope everything's gonna just be added to your lacking points. And actually, speaking of the lacking points, what do you think is your like most area that you need to improve this off season?
I think thickness in the back and just yeah, muscle density, a little bit, yeah, just chest and arms.
Yeah, I would say
I
that.
think, but I think for 2 years of or 2.5 years of training, it's um, it's normal because you can't have this muscle density in 2.5 years like other competitors.
Yeah, Patrick, it is not normal. The normal thing after 2 years of training is benching 100 kilos.
Yeah. Okay. No, so normal for me.
Normal for you is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Actually, Patrick,
So
I need to ask you just because I am very curious because your name is Patrick and your surname is Glimski, so it's like a Polish name and a surname. So and actually you are not living in Poland and you are not even speaking Polish. So what was the history behind your person?
the history is that I have Polish roots.
Yeah.
My granddad is Polish. My dad is Polish, and my mom study in Szczecno.
Oh shit, yeah, okay, yeah.
And when I was born, we left Szczecno and moved back to Russia. And I grew up in Russia for 6 years, and then I moved to Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I think the big point is, or the reason is why I didn't speak Polish is that my mom left my dad. So yeah, and so in Russia we just speak Russian
Yeah.
only. So, but my mom speaks very good Polish and understand everything.
So you are actually could speak three languages, yes? English, German,
Russian and
and
Russian.
Russian. Yes?
Yes.
Ah, that's a great
Yeah.
thing to have. Yeah,
So
definitely.
it was easy for me to stay in Poland because everyone, or I had this impression that everyone can speak Russian as well. So
In Poland?
yeah.
No,
And
no one can speak.
when I stayed in Warsaw for the competition, I had so much talks in Russian. It was crazy.
Whoa, I don't even know that. I know that there's many Ukrainians out there right now, especially, but
Yeah.
Russians, I don't even know that. Maybe in Warsaw, just because the Warsaw is actually the capital of Poland, so there are
Yeah.
many like different people from different countries and stuff like that. Because in a
Yeah. Yeah.
smaller towns like mine, for example, if you find anyone who speaks different language than Polish, it's you're a lucky man.
Yeah.
Actually, so yeah, and actually, Russian and Ukraine languages are very similar to Polish because
Yeah.
they're like yeah, they're very close together. So yeah,
And I
okay,
think that's the reason as well that I understand a lot of Polish words.
yeah, that's not very useful around the world,
Yeah.
but we definitely appreciate that just because we as a Polish people really like all the Polish guys doing well outside our borders.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of us, because you know how people are, but most of them, like the good guys, are always appreciate you and yeah, like everything you done under the Polish name is it's a great like an honor for us, for me, for example. I'm not gonna speak for the other people, but for me, I'm always happy when you are competing, and when I see that the Polish name and surname on the list, that's always a smile on
Thanks.
my face. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Can we speak a little bit about your training and diet? Because this is something that's very, very interesting because you've put a lot of mass in a very short period of time. And there are many guys who are trying to build muscle, and some are building something, some are not.
Yeah.
And all searching for this magical pill, and you seems to find it. So share that with us.
So my yeah, so my training is um not that. I think it's a very special setup because I have a trainings coach,
Oh,
Fabian Huber.
yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, yeah. And he did my training. So it's like pull, push, legs. Then the second rotation is pull as well, push, and hams and arms.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my training, and I used to do low volume training, like 2 sets, and reps are between 8 to 10, and just work on the yeah on the points where we need just more muscles, and yeah, that's it. And for me, the the most or the big is the biggest learning is if you haven't the best technique, or if you can't um or if you don't have this mind muscle connection, then it's very, very hard, yeah, to build muscles. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I think that people are not realizing what actually the mind muscle connection is, just because there are guys like Ronnie Coleman who looks like they are not connecting them with the muscle at all. But trust me, he connected very, very well. And those guys try to mimic it, but they are not connecting at all. And you can like grip it and rip it if you are feeling the weight moving. If you're not, there's not a great way to grow the muscle.
that's a very good point, and I think the people need to understand that everyone have a different mind muscle connection. Like you said it, like Ronnie Coleman's mind muscle connection is crazy. It's like when I would train like him, it will be the worst thing for me ever. So everyone controls the weight different to connect with his mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's you can't have one guy and say, okay, I like his training and I will move the weight exactly like him. No, it doesn't work. You need to find the best way for yourself.
Yeah, definitely. You can look at the Branch Warren, for example, and then, for example, the Nick Walker or Justin Shire, for example.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
are three guys who are basically trained totally differently, but the only things that actually matching with three of those guys is mathematical connection. They all connected with their muscle very, very well. And this is why no matter how they are moving the weights, they are building and using the muscle. Then this is the most important thing. But you says that you've used like a top and a back of sets, like a shooting for the 8 to 10 reps. Is all of the sets are the straight sets, or do you like to use some sort of intensifiers like a drop sets, maybe like a myo reps or rest pulse or widow makers and stuff like that? And both are those sets are 8 to 10, or do you like to use, for example, like low reps and then maybe like a back of set is more like a pump?
okay. So Yeah, I used to work with drop sets and some other techniques, but I figured out that my regeneration wasn't that good anymore. So then I started to think about it. What is the reason? And then I started with the low volume, and I don't do a back off sets. I just do two working sets, like maybe squats, for example, squats 10 reps, and then I have a pause of 3 minutes when I'm feeling ready. Then I try to hit again 10 reps.
Do you believe in reps in reserve?
No, I I try it, but it for me it feeling not right. So when I hit the working set, so why I should leave one rep?
Yeah.
So it's like Dorian Yates said it's a wanker's workout.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Milos sort of approach. The more is more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So but again, it's like when some of these people or some people like it and they see they have progress with this kind of workout, then go for it. So it's the most important thing is that you are feeling good. Your regeneration is good as well. So your food intake, your digestion is good. So stuff like that, and yeah, then everything will run perfect.
You tell me that you are work like a training wise with Fabian and the diet and all the rest thing like supplementation is like the Patrick Tour. So how does this all work together? If they are communicate with them with each other or how it's working? Because I'm very curious about that because there are not many setups like that
Yeah,
in bodybuilding. Most of the time is one coach for both.
yeah.
You are like kind of unique in that regard. So we wanted to hear about it a little bit more.
It was a big topic because before I started to work with Fabian, I had a call with Patryk, and I asked him if it's okay for him because I didn't made no I made progress, but um, I felt not so good with these kind of um, workout plan. So I asked him if it's okay when I'll be coached by Fabian for the training stuff, and he told me, yeah, let's try it, and we will see if you make more progress or you make progress. And then they had a call together, and Patrick told him what he likes to have, and Fabian made the plan.
Yeah, this is like
But
a
yeah with the things that Patrick Tour wants to have in that plan.
Yeah, this is like telling how the good of a coach the Patrick is and Fabian as well. Because if you are have like an open minded like that, that you are not putting like no my way or highway, and
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah,
want to be coached by me, then go to the Fabian or something like that. This is like a very poor manage of the situation, I think, because if they are communicating very well and it works, so why not? Why not? This is like a totally different ball of games. There
yeah.
are guys who are just like hypertrophical. Joe Bennett is a guy who is working with many guys throughout the years, and he is not coaching like diet wise people, not at all. So it is obviously working. So why not to use it? So let's come to to your diet because there are like a almost like a fight clubs
Uh,
in the bodybuilding like undergrounds when it comes to the protein intake and all of this around
Yeah.
the protein. So, what camp you are? The high protein guy, the moderate amount protein guy, or the lowish
No,
amount
the
protein in
high,
the.
definitely the high. Patrick Tour is the high one guy. So high protein, yeah.
That's very interesting because I remember when he is working with the Ian Valier, the Ian actually says that he's lowered the protein intake. So what's high for you?
For me, it's high. I have now like you just 3 grams of body weight. I think I
Okay,
think I think it's high or not.
in bodybuilding is rather moderate because I've know a guy who eats like a 4 to 5 grams per kilo. So
Okay, no,
for a
then
guy
then
like
then, then I'm a moderate one.
yeah, for because 3 grams per kilo for a guy like you is gonna be around 350 grams of protein, something like that.
Mm.
So for Milos, it's just breakfast.
Yeah. So I think I have total I have 400 grams of protein.
Maybe in total, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're probably not counting the protein from the rice and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
total like 400 grams, a little bit more.
Yeah, so around the 4 grams per kilo is
Yeah.
it's a rather high, on the higher end, I think. Yeah, definitely. And do you believe that is something that is actually contributes to your muscle gain, or do you think that is not actually maybe linked together?
I think it is. I think just for the mind, it feelings
Yeah,
good when you know you have your or you have a higher protein intake because yeah, it's like carbs and proteins. That's the stuff that we need. So for the regeneration and for muscle growth, and it will be a little bit weird when I just have 200 grams of protein or 215.
yeah,
It's like yeah. So I believe that higher amount of protein intake is much much better for regeneration and stuff like that. And yeah,
yeah. This is like an insurance policy, I think. Yeah,
yeah,
you better have more than not enough.
yeah.
Yeah,
But not too much.
yeah,
I think
definitely. You have
you need to have a sweet spot. So I think when you have way too much proteins, you feel it in your stomach
digestion, yeah.
and the digestion, right?
So
It's
could you,
it's like magnesium. When you
yeah,
have too much of it, your body
yeah,
reacts. So yeah,
especially citrate because it's just pulling the water into your guts. So this is
yeah,
something that many people just struggles, and they don't know why. But magnesium citrate is actually are gonna be more like a like flowing, flushing almost your guts. So you have to be really cautious with that. But can you explain like a meal by meal how your meal plan is looking like right now? Like what do you have for breakfast? How many meals, and do you spread it? Like every 2 hours, 3 hours, because this is like a topic for those guys who are like to be like a really nitty gritty with the stuff, and they are
yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
guys are just going crazy in their mind because they are don't really know if it's really important to eat like every 3 hours, or maybe if I just I don't know like I miss like a 30 minutes of here and there, is it
yeah, yeah.
something that's bad or not?
I think it's the best way when I introduce for the people out there how my day is looking like. So
Yeah,
I wake up at 6:30 to 7 a.m.
yeah,
Then I do stuff like that, toilet, go on the scale, and taking my morning subs, have like first half of a liter of water, and green tea, coffee, and then I get my ERAs and my glutamine and go to the gym for cardio, do my cardio and stuff like that. And after, so post morning routine, then it's around 10 a.m., 10:30. Then I have my first meal. So for me, it's very important to 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 have to or to give that time in the morning for my stomach and for
Fasting
gut,
period.
yeah, to the fasting period to yeah to have time to regenerate
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's
and to preparing for for the day and for the food intake.
Mhm.
Yeah. So for me, I find out it's the best way. And then and at 10:30, I have my first meal. It's basic. It's oats, whey, banana, and some beef, and that's it. And in every meal, I have 2 grams of salt. And 2 hours later, I have my pre-workout. It's rice and chicken. And then 30 minutes before I start my training, I have a pre-workout drink with some whey and creatine and cluster dextrine. It's like what is the English name? The carbs. What was the carb?
Cup powder, yeah.
Carb powder. Yeah, yeah. So and then I'm working out, and then I have post-workout rice and beef and banana. And my fat sources are at the moment olive oil. Then, round about 1.5 hour later, I have my next meal, rice, chicken, and veggies. And 2 hours to 3 hours later, I have potatoes, salmon, and a salad. And pre-bed, like 2 hours later or 2.5 hours later, I have oats again and some whey and some fats.
Is that
Basic
8 feedings a day?
six.
But with the shakes, actually, it's going to be eight, I think, because you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, so I didn't count the shakes as a
Yeah. Okay, great.
yeah.
Yeah, so 6 meals, 2 shakes. That's like a really, really good amount of food. Do you know how many carbs and fats do you have right now in the diet?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's like Patryk told me what I need to eat and I just did it. So I think maybe about around about 600 grams of carbs or 700 grams of carbs. Not too much, not yeah.
Probably like a 60 to 80 grams of fats because you have like a beef, probably it's not a lean beef. It's probably like an 80-20 beef.
No, it's lean beef. So
Oh, it's lean beef. Okay.
yeah,
So
just lean beef.
97.3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So lean beef. So yeah, it's maybe around 50, 60 grams of fats in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's great. You do not eat any eggs or like a peanut butters, almond
Oh
butters,
no,
like that.
almond butter.
Almond butters. Okay.
And eggs I have just on my
The
low
rest
carb
is
day.
the rest is. Oh, so you did do that
Carb
like
cycling. Yes. Yes.
so training and non-training days, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. On non-training days I have just less rice, less oats, and some eggs and egg white.
Great. Could you leave us with your like a daily supplement regime when it comes to the health supplements? Because you have actually a sponsored athlete, yes?
Yes, yes.
So
So
I will share your codes down below and all of your social media platforms. So if
thank
anyone
you.
wants to use it, please just go out there, and right now you can share your like a daily regime.
Yeah. So in the morning I have EIAs, so amino acids and glutamine,
Yeah.
and fasted. I used to take vitamin C, some um, kidney products, so kidney flush, something to yes, kidney flush. Then what I got, magnesium, uh, carnitine, and that's it. That's fasted, yes.
Okay, and with the meal one,
With the meal one, I have omega-3. I have vitamin stack, all in one, it's called. Six tabs of it. Then vitamin um, D D3, K2,
yeah,
and zinc, and some products for the digestion. Enzyme, it's called. I don't know the English word.
nutritional enzymes probably there.
Yeah. So that's for the first meal. For the second meal, I have um, like a GDA.
Yeah, glucose disposal engines. Yeah,
No. Yes, and some hard essentials like citrus bergamot
yeah,
and chrom, chromium.
yeah. Chromium for lowers. Yeah, like it is basically a GDA as well. Yeah,
Yeah. So that's at meal two. Then meal three is without. Post-workout, I have some de-stress product, adaptogene, it called. Two two tabs.
ashwagandha
Like
probably.
yeah, it's like ashwagandha, and that's it. And then at meal five, I have citrus bergamot again and zinc. And at the last meal, I have pre-bed, I have ZMA Max.
Ooh, what is that?
ZMA is like zinc and
Oh, ZMA.
magnesium.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And melatonin, GABA, Baldrian. You know Baldrian?
Yeah, it's all for like a sleep.
Yeah, sleep products. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And something for the kidneys, for the liver, and that's it. Basic.
Yeah,
Really,
basic. Yeah, but
not too much.
for some guys out there, basics is just like a multivitamin, and that's it.
Yeah. But I
But
think, it's. I'm not a big fan from taking too much or every product of supplements because I think we didn't need that much. You need just the basics like omega yes, like omega, um, glutamine, amino acids, creatine, whey, vitamins, magnesium, zinc. So this basic stuff is that we need, and the most important thing is to have a consistent intake of the subs.
yeah, this is why I am a very firm believer in diet, and I like to incorporate a lot of like a veggies, a lot of fruits, and different sources of carbs, especially those that are not blend like only the rice, because you're eating like potatoes, you're eating like oats, and you're eating like bananas and stuff like that. So this is something that's most important, because there are guys out there who are eating like six times a day chicken and rice and broccoli, chicken and rice and broccoli, and this is awful diet, guys.
That's I think that's a point where some progress will, yeah, will
Slow
yeah,
down, yeah,
hold
definitely.
on, and will you will yeah, not be much better than you can be. So when you fix your diet.
I need to ask this question for the foodie out there, and I am one of them. What about the cheat meals? Do you incorporate cheat meals in your regime, like a weekly regime, or Patrick don't like it?
Usually Patrick I don't know if he don't like it, but when I want to have one, then I ask him or I have a call and I ask him, "Hey Patrick, is it possible to have one off meal?" And yeah, then mostly, or he never told me, "No, you can't because my condition is very good." So why I couldn't?
Yeah,
Once a week, I think it's a very important thing to have this socialize point or where you can meet friends and yeah, have a good time, and it just makes you better, I think.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I
But keep
think
it,
it's
was
a
like,
it's a very good option to yeah to have that moment where you can leave the bodybuilding world.
yeah, distress.
Yeah, de-stress, very
Yeah,
important. Yeah,
definitely. Back in the days, I remember I've always been on a side that cheat meals are for just losers. So
yeah,
if you can't stick to your diet 365 days a year, you are just a loser. You're not a bodybuilding. And right
yeah,
now, I think you are a much better bodybuilder if you can stick to your diet and eat, for example, burger on top, because that's
yeah.
means that you're working so hard that that burger is not really doing anything for you
No,
because you
no,
are just
no.
burning through it.
For example, when I have an off meal or I'm eating a meal on top, next day my scale is like, okay, I just lost 500 grams. So
Your work at the gym twice as hard.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, got the same.
yeah.
Got the same. Got the same. So, what was your like cheat meal of choice?
Oh, it's very hard. So I'm an ice cream lover.
Oh
When I
yeah.
have an off meal, usually I like to eat sushi.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
like sushi very much. You know, burgers and stuff like that, it's
too
I had
heavy.
I had it too much in my younger ages. So yeah, sushi and then when I'm home, um yeah, one ice cream from of Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, Ben and Jerry's are the shit. Yeah, definitely. I love it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's very bad, but you know, I don't have it every week, but
Yeah.
sometimes I have it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I don't think that having like a regular cheat meal is necessary, but
Yeah.
I think that necessary is for what's necessary for guys is learn how to be okay with that. So if you
Yeah.
just wanted to eat something, you don't need it. You just wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Patrick. So I think that we get through all of the information that we are needed to know about you. I hope that we can make another one in the future because you are just right now in your off season, but then you're probably gonna compete next year. Do you think this is gonna be a spring or maybe autumn?
I think spring, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. We will see. Can I go first on the toilet? I need to.
Yeah, actually, we are
Okay.
getting done. So if anyone just sticks with us to the end of this podcast, just please share, Patrick, if you haven't already. Every information you're gonna find in the description down below. And I just wanted to thank you one more time, Patrick, because you just
Thank
took
you. Thank you.
1.5 hours of your life for me, and I am very,
You're
very
welcome.
appreciative of that.
Oh, we see us soon.
Yeah. Have a nice
Thank
day,
you.
man.
Have
Bye.
you. Bye bye.